Hello guys, welcome back to the Python tutorial series. In this class, we are going to learn about scope of variables, which means local scope and global scope. Okay, without any further delay, let's move. Okay, uh, sorry, scope of variables. Scope of variable refers to the part of program where it is accessible, which means a variable can be accessed within a function is called local variable. uh, a variable which can be accessed throughout the function till the function ends, which means till the program, that is called global variable. So now first of all, we will see about local scope. First, local scope. Local scope is nothing but a variable with a local scope can be accessed only within a function. First point is I will comment this. Okay. Now the first one is it can be accessed only within the function. It can be accessed only within the function. This is the first rule. Now the second one is when a variable is created inside the function, it will become local to it. Okay. Now you can't get some points. First of all, just a theory overview. After that, we will see with examples so that we can clearly understand what we are doing. Okay, when a variable is created inside a function, it becomes local to it. Okay. Now the third one is local variable exists while a function is executing. It does not exist when other part of the program is executed. Okay, a local variable uh, only exists while the function is executing. The formal parameters are local to the function. Okay, now the basic theory part is over. Now let's see examples. Okay, for example, we will just create a function with a name of local. Okay, and then we will create a variable inside it, and let's try to access it. Okay, so let create a function. For that, first we need to start with keyword def. Okay, def keyword. After that, function name local. So we use loc uh, braces semicolon indentation. Now we can type the code. Okay, y equal to 0. Y is nothing but a local variable. Local variable. Now inside this we are printing its value. Print by. Okay, now let's call the function. Let's see what happened. Okay, control plus yes and fi. Now I switch to the output screen. See now y value 0 is printed. Okay, this is a local variable. Whenever you try to access this local variable outside of this function, it will show an error. Let's try to access the value of y outside of this function, and let's see what happens. Now, outside of this function, let print the value of y and save this function and run. So now you can see an error. See, first of all, the value of y is printed inside the function. Okay. So during the function call, the value of y is displayed. After that, we try to print the value of y outside of the function. Okay, so it will show an error which is name error, which means the compiler is what saying to us is there is no variable named y, so we doesn't create a variable named y, so it can't be printed. There is nothing exists. So because of that, it shows an error. This is local variable. There is nothing apart from that. Uh, for example, we can see one more example so that we can understand it more easily. Just a minute. I will switch to the coding screen. Sorry, there is a little bit issue. Yeah. Okay. Uh, let's create one more function and see. Let's see. Let's create a function named def display. Okay. So inside of this function, we are creating a value x equal to, like we can create a string like, okay, ram. Okay. After that, the next line, um, we doesn't print anything first of all. Okay, we just make a function called display. So what happened? Let's return this. Return. Sorry. Now let's return x. What the function is doing, display function is going inside of this display function is called x variable is returned. Okay, now whenever we print the display function, we can see the value of x, which is ram. But when we print only x, which means we are accessing the value of x, so same error will be raised, which is nothing but x is an local variable. It can't be accessed outside of this function. See, this is the function block. It can be print inside of this function only. Here we are returning its value. So during the function call, it will come here. The return value will come inside the print function. So it will be automatically printed. In this next case, we are directly printing the value of x, which is not possible. Okay, so we will again get an name error. Name error is nothing but there is no such variable exists in the function. For example, in the previous case, it shows there is no variable exists as y. So the compiler is saying I compiled the function, but there is no such variable, so I can't able to identify it. Okay, that is the problem because it is inside a function. Whenever the function is called, then only compiler can go inside it and access its value. Otherwise, it can't able to catch that value. Okay. So now let's print this. Control plus yes and F5. Now let's move to the output screen. Now you can see same error is occurred. Now we have another doubt. If the variable is local to it, can we use same variable for the another function? Yes, it is possible. Let's do one more thing. Let's create another one more example. Okay, so I will comment this. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, now let's create two different function, like one for addition, one for subtraction. We use same variables with a different value. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's first create def sum. Okay, so instead of this, let's use a equal to 5 comma, sorry, next line, so b equal to 10. Okay, we created the variable a with value 5 and b with value 10. Okay, now let's print double quotes sum equal to one space double quotes comma a plus b. Okay, and then next def subtract a equal to we can give 7 and b equal to 5. Let's print double quotes difference def equal to space double quotes comma a minus b. Okay, now let's make two function calls sum. I hope the screen is visible. Okay, let's call this two function sum. After that, subtraction. Okay, now the sum and both the functions are called. Let's see what happen. Okay, control plus yes and F5. Now let's move to the output screen. See, it runs without any issue. 5 plus 10 is 15. 7 plus 5 is, sorry, 7 minus 5 is 2. Now the both are get executed without any issue. See, but here we used same variables like a, b with different values. It doesn't get affected. Okay. For example, we can change the function a little bit. If you see, let's just a minute. I will alter this function and explain how variables does here works. Let's just okay, we are in the program. Okay, now let's remove this function. See, now def sum a equal to 5, b equal to 10, print sum equal to a plus b, a equal to 7, b equal to 5. Okay, now print diff equal to a minus b. Now the output is nothing will be changed. Let's see, control plus yes and F5. Let's move to the output screen. Now see, there is no difference. Same outputs are printed. Okay, but what happened if we change the print statement execution order? Let's see. See, now just copy this statement, control plus x and print here. Now its value will be changed. See, in the output screen, its value will be changed inside of the function. If you, I mean, not only inside of the yeah, in this case you just study like this. Okay, inside of the function, if you use same variable name like a, b, like that. Okay, if you change its value, then it will be changed. But whenever you make two different function, the variable acts local to it only, so it doesn't affect other function blocks. It only belongs to one function block. Okay, and also you can't access from outside of the function block. Okay, now I hope so you are clear with that. Let's just recall this and then we move to the global scope. Okay, in this class we will discuss about scoping, which means local scope and global scope. After that, like that, we will see examples with a global scope. There is lots of example. After that, we will going to learn about built-in mathematical functions like how to find absolute of a function, um, and then how to find the character type. After that, min max. There are lots of function like we can format one output, and also we can find there are many function like for, sleeve, square root, and after that a recursive function. These are today's topic. I hope so. I cover those all things within an hour. Okay, now let's go back to the coding part. Just a minute. I will switch the screen. Okay, done. Now let's back to the coding. Now we are going to learn about global scope. We already done with local scope. If you have any doubt, just let me know. I will I will explain that in the next videos. Okay, just recall it. Okay, it can be accessed on local scope. It can be accessed only within the function. Variable is created inside a function, it becomes local to it. Local variable only exists while the function is executing. Formal parameters are also local to the function. First of all, we created a function named local y equal to 0 print y. A local function is called and the value of y is printed. After that, we created another function named display ax equal to ram, and then we returned the value. After that, same to the previous function, we just called it its value is printed. When we directly try to access it, name error is occurred. Name error is nothing but there is no such variable is exists in the function. Okay, after that we created two different functions and then try to access its value. After that, like uh, like this, I will cut this and paste here, and if okay, like this we did. um, okay, like this we created a function and then make function call, so it doesn't affect the value. When we combine these two different functions into one and change the order of print statement, the entire output is changed. So we should be aware of order of execution and also how we using the implementation of coding logic is also important. So always be careful in that. Okay, now let's move to next topic, which is global scope, one of the most important topics and also very very useful. Now we are going to see about global scope. Okay, global scope is nothing but a variable can be accessed anywhere in the program. So during the from the starting to the ending, we can access global scope. Okay, it can be accessed anywhere in the program. Okay, and after that, it can be also accessed outside of a function. It can accessed inside and outside of a functions. It can be accessed in multiple functions also, not only in within a function. Okay, define okay. It can be, it should be, I mean, it should be created by defining a variable outside of a I mean outside of sorry, just a minute. Outside of functions. Okay. Now are you clear with that? Okay. And after that, there are a few rules for global scope. So rules, just a minute. Previously, these are rules for local scope. Okay, rules for local scope. Okay, rules for okay, rules for global scope. Okay. Now this now we are going to see about rules of global scope. Okay. First rule is when we define a variable outside a function, it's global by default. So we does not have to use global keyword. There is a keyword called global. Okay, that should be used to access global variables inside the function. Okay, first rule is global keyword is must be used inside a function to access the global variables. Okay, right. Now the next one is um, we use global keyword sorry, when we define a variable outside a function, it defaultly global. Okay, when we define a variable outside a function, it will be global by default. We does not want to use global keyword. And also next point is using global keyword outside inside of a function has a sorry outside of the function has a does not no effect. Okay, using global keyword outside of a function does not have any effect. Okay, now I hope so you are clear with these things. Now we are going to see an example. Okay, okay, first one, let's name a variable like c equal to 1. This is a global variable. Okay, global, this is a global variable, and after that we're creating a function named def like display. Okay, so just name this. Okay, and after that first of all we just print this variable inside the function. Let's see what happens. We just call the function. Okay, we created a variable named c outside of a function, and we called that variable inside a function named this. Okay, control plus yes and the fi. Let's move to the output screen and see the result. See, one is printed, which means the value of c is printed. A global carry variable is printed inside the function. You may have a doubt why we not use global keyboard. Let's also see its application. Okay, global keyboard is usually used when we change the value of variable. Like, let's see one more example so that you can understand why we need global variable. I mean global keyword. Okay, okay. For example, if you created the same function c equal to 1 def, sorry, display. Let's try to change its variable like c equal to c plus 2. We are changing that global variable inside a function and then printing the global variable inside the function. Let's see what happens. Okay, control plus yes and fi. Let's see the output. There will be an error. See, okay, there is an error because this first of all, see the error. What the error is? Whenever an error arises, we must see its what type of error. Like here, unbound local error, which is nothing but we cannot access that variable inside the function. Okay, cannot access local variable. See where it is not associated with a value. See, whenever we are trying to accessing it, here shows there is doesn't have a specific value, which means what the compiler is saying is inside of its function, it doesn't have any specific value to change it. Okay, we can print it, but we can't able to change. So we must use global variable. Okay. Uh, So we must use sorry, global keyword. I made a mistake. We must use global keyword. Okay, just a minute. I will switch to output screen. Sorry, sorry guys. I will switch to the coding screen. Just a minute. There is a little bit issue. Yeah. Sorry. There is still little bit issue. Yeah. Now, okay. Okay. Now let's use global keyword to change it. Okay. C equal to, sorry, C plus 2, sorry, okay, C plus 2, okay, global C. This is Enos. Control plus yes and Fi. Now you can see the output. Just a minute, I will switch to the output screen. See, now the value of C is updated. 3 is printed. Let's check whether the original value is updated or not. Okay, let's back to the function. Outside of this, we will print the value of C. This is a global keyword, so we can also print outside. Control plus yes and Fi. Let's back to the output screen. Just a minute. Uh, Sorry, let's back to the yeah, let's back to the output screen. See now, 2, 3 is printed. Inside of a function, 1 is printed, and outside of the function is 1 printed. Okay. Now I hope so you are cleared with the global keyword concept. Now you may have a doubt which have more preference, like global variable or local variable. Okay, which is global variable have more preference. Okay, global variable have more preference. Okay, and also we can use both global and local variable. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see an example, one more different example to understand this to the preference. Okay, like during the operators also there are a preference. Okay, like this same. Okay, let's x equal to 5 def. Here we are defining a local function, so just I mean just a function is a local. Okay, sorry, x equal to 5 def local. Okay, now we are using the same variable x equal to 10. Let's see what happen when we print this. Print double quotes local x, close the double quotes, comma x. Now can you identify what output will be displayed? Let's call the local. After that we are calling the value of x. Okay, control plus yes and fi. See, let's see the output. See, inside the function 10 is printed, but outside global variable, which means 5 is printed. Here, uh, whenever we use same variable in both local and global order, okay, outside, sorry, I'm just lagging. Okay, see, in this case, first we define x equal to 5. That is a global variable. Okay, that is a global variable. After that, we are calling it in the last of the program. Okay, so okay, inside we create another variable x equal to 10, which is a local variable, that is not a global one. Okay, so if you here it is local. If you want to change the value, just use global x. Now 10 will be printed on the both cases. Whenever if you want to change the value of a variable inside the function, you need to use global keyword. Otherwise, if you use its variable, then there will be different local variable with the same variable name is created. The variable name is same, but the case is different. It is local, not global. So it doesn't access the global one. See, if you command this, then here the output is 10, and also here the output is 5. When if you uncomment this one, okay, whenever you uncomment this one, then the value will be, then x will I hope so I use here. Okay, when global x is used inside this function, then x will be permanently changed. Okay, x will be permanently changed. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, permanently it will be permanently changed. Okay, let's see. Control plus yes and fi. See, now both values are become 10. Okay, this is the use of global keyword. Global keyword. So whenever you use two variables without global, then it become local. Like if you comment global x, then it will be become local to it. Okay, now you can easily understand what is meant by local and what is meant by global. Okay, so I hope so this is uh, okay for both local and global variables. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I will discuss in the upcoming classes. Mm, and now we are going to learn about mathematical functions. Before that, we will learn about recursive function, and then we will move to mathematical function. Okay, let's move to the coding part. Okay, I will comment this one. If you have any doubt, let me know. Okay, let's see what is recursive function. Okay, which is nothing but, yeah, function calls itself is known as recursive function. Okay, a function calls itself is known as recursive function. Okay, so there are some rules, which is nothing but recursive function is called by one the external code, and also we need a base condition. There must be a base condition. Base condition is nothing but whenever the base condition is meet, then recursive function will be exit. So there is an such a function to terminate the continuous loop calls. If there is no base condition, then it will be run till run infinite times. Okay, whenever the base condition is met, then the okay, if there is no function, then the function will run, infinite times. Okay, okay, so the function will run infinite times. So for example, let's see, let's see an example with a recursive function to print factorial of a number. Okay, let's see an example to print a factorial of a number. Okay, okay, let's see, def fact of n if n double equal to 0, return 1. This is the base condition. Okay, this is okay, otherwise else else return n into factorial of n minus 1. This is the basic thing to calculate the factorial of a number. So whenever we print, okay, fact of 5, then the factorial of 5 will be printed. See, let's understand this code. First of all, we are passing the value 5. I hope so the screen is visible. Okay, now it will become n. So n not equal to 5, so if case will be not executed, else case will be executed. So 5 into factorial of 4. Now the factorial of 4 will be executed, which is 5 into, which is 5 into factorial of 4. Now the factorial of 4 is, okay, see this is factorial uh, of 5. Okay, this is a factorial of 5 like this. So then factorial of 4 will be like what? 4 into factorial of 3. Okay, it will be executed. Then it will be become like what? See, it will be like 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Then last it will be when it becomes 0, then also it will become 1. Okay, so it was like that. Control plus yes and F5. Let's see the output. It will be 120. Okay, see, yeah, we got 120. Here the function calls itself. Okay, inside the function. Okay, see here this factorial is called. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, here the function is called inside itself. Okay, so it is known as recursive function. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And also in modern programming, uh, till the 1000 value, it is possible to run it. After that, it is not possible, so we use to set the limit to check it. So that is usually not required to learn about that. So we will learn about that more detailedly whenever we learn about system, how to import system functions. Okay, now, yeah, still there is few more minutes. Within that, we will learn about built-in mathematical functions. Okay, let's see few main mathematical functions. I will first command this. I hope screen is visible. Okay, yeah, it's visible. Yeah, now we are going to learn about mathematical function. Yeah, we are going to learn about mathematical functions. Okay, built-in mathematical functions. Okay, the first one is absolute. Okay, ABS absolute. Okay, which is nothing but it will print the absolute value, which is when if a variable is positive, it will be directly printed. Otherwise, if your variable is value of a variable is negative, it will be converted into possible, like x equal to 20, y equal to minus like 23.2. Let's print double quotes x equal to double quotes comma abs of x. Okay, and then print double quotes y equal to double quotes comma abs of y. Let's see its output. Okay, I will switch to the output screen. See, in the output, its absolute value is printed. Like a positive is positive, y is negative, it will be converted into positive. Uh, if we use any type, which means I mean integer or float, it will be same. There is nothing changed. Okay, that is will be no type conversion. Okay, so now we first learned about the absolute function. Now let's learn about ORD function. Okay, sorry. See, now we are going to learn about ORD function. This is the second one. Okay, it will convert. Okay, what it will do is it will convert char into ASCII. I mean, I think so. It will return. I will change this in that. s- Um, it will return the ASCII value of a character variable. Okay, character. Okay. For example, let's c equal to small a. If we use a single quotes for a single character, then it is called as character type. Okay, it is called as character type. Okay. After that, d equal to double quotes capital A. Let's print um, double quotes c equal to double quotes comma word of c sim print double quotes equal d equal to double quotes c double quotes comma word of d. Okay. Now let's see the output. Print control plus yes and print sorry, control plus yes and fi. C, now the value of C is 97 and the value of D is 65, which is nothing but the ASCII value of A small and A caps. Um, so whenever we use ORD function, it will nothing return ASCII value of a single character. And also there is one more function which is char function. It will just opposite to the word function. Okay, I will first comment this. Just a minute, there is a little bit network issue. Now there is one more function called char function. It will return the Unicode character for the given ASCII value. Like if we give 65, it will print capital A like that. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. For example, now we are going to see about char function. CHR. Okay. Char function. What does it will do is it will return the character value for given ASCII value. Like for example, if C equal to 65 and D equal to 43, let's print its character value C equal to C equal to CHR of C. After that, print double quotes D equal to close the double quotes comma CHR of D. Control plus here and the F5. Now you can see the output. Just a minute, I will switch to the output screen. See, C equal to A, D equal to plus. That plus is also printable. So ASCII value of plus is 43, and also like other symbols, minus, star, ampersand, dollar. Those things are also can be printed. Okay. Char function and OD function like that. Inverse of opposite operations. ORD function. Oh, sorry. ORD function will return the ASCII value for a given character. char function will convert the ASCII value into the character. Okay, this is use of these two functions. Let back to the coding part and continue. There are lots of functions. Now the next function is binary function, which is nothing but it will convert a given integer value into the binary value. Let's see. Okay, just a minute. I will, yeah, okay. I will first comment this and then we will move to that. Okay, okay. Now, the first one is now we are going to see about binary. So, it will return the binary value of a given number. Okay, it will return the binary value of a given number. So, for example, let x equal to 15 and y equal to 101. Let's print double quotes x equal to comma, sorry, x equal to double quotes comma binary value of x. So close this function and after that print double quotes y equal to double quotes comma binary value of y. Okay, now let's see the output control plus yes and fi. I hope the screen is still visible. Okay, fi. Now let's back to the output screen. Now you can see x equal to 0b, which is nothing but binary. Last four digits, I mean triple, sorry, 411111. That is the binary value for x, which is 15. Okay, 15 value of binary value of 15 is 411111. After that, the binary value of y. Okay, 101. Binary value of 101 is printed next 11000101. Okay, this is how we can convert, sorry, this is how we can convert an integer into binary value. Now we are going to see about type function, which is we already seen how to print the type of a variable. Okay, I will first comment this. Okay, yeah, we are going to see about type function. I will just comment this. Okay, type, it will return the type of a variable. Okay, for example, x equal to 10 and after that y equal to double, sorry, single quote c. Let's see its value, I mean type. Okay, print double quotes x equal to double quotes comma type of x. Okay, let's close this, sorry, double quotes. Okay, after that print double quotes y equal to double quotes comma type of x. Okay, now you can see both its types, control plus yes and fi. See here you can see x equal to class int and also y is equal to class int. How? If you know it, let me know in the comment section. I will tell the answer. Whenever you store an character it will be stored as an ASCII value, which is an integer. Okay. For example, if you store C, it's a ASCII value, which is nothing but 99 is stored inside the value of Y. So when you try to access its type, it will be shown class integer. This is one of the important thing. So instead of using string, I use an character and try to print its types. So only you can know. Whenever if I just say inverts, then you can't able to remember those things. So the only we need to implement code in different ways as much as we can possible. Okay. Now you, I hope now you can understand. There is no such a type called char in C. Okay, yeah, of course there is a character type, but whenever you use a type function, then the it will also result as integer because character is stored inside the variable as an integer. I mean, its ASCII value is stored inside the function. Okay. Inside y, it the ASCII value of C is stored. Okay. Okay. Now, hmm, yeah, there is one more function called ID, which is identity. ID return the identity of an object, which is nothing but the address of the object in memory. Okay, let's see. And there are a few things to discuss with this topic. And we will also conclude our section with this one because there are lots of function we will see in next class like min, max, sum, format, round, power, and then floor, seal, square root. There are lots of function, and also these are the basic and essential functions for beginners. So there are lots of function apart from this, and after this learning this, we will move to strings and its manipulation, and which has lots of built-in functions. We will learn more about that, and also we will use some of this function. Okay, okay. Without taking too much time, we will see the last part of today's section, which is ID, which is it will return the memory of the sorry of a variable. Okay, for example, x equal to, sorry, just a minute. For example, x equal to 15, y equal to a. Okay, print double quotes x equal sorry, x equal to, close the double quotes, comma, id of x. Okay, print double quotes y equal to double quotes, comma, id of y. Let's see the answer. Control plus F5. See, this is the memory address of X and memory address of Y. It will be differ in your system. Okay, it will be differ to system to system. Let's see one more thing in the coding part. Okay, I will change one more thing. Let also change the value of Y as 15. Control plus yes and F5. Let's now see what the output is. See, it the two variable is stored in same memory location. Whenever a variable contains same value, I mean two or more different variable contain same value, the both will be stored in same memory location. Okay, that not will be different memory location is allocated. Okay, whenever uh, um, same value is stored inside two or more different variable, it will return the same memory location. Okay, so this is one case. Before that, we sorry, back to coding. I'm including both things so you can understand. Like hashtag uh, y equal to uh, see see whenever sorry, I will type here. Whenever same value is stored inside uh, different variables, same memory, I use multiple commands. Same memory will be allocated. Okay, now you can understand the thing. Whenever two variables contain same value, memory location will be same different value, and then it will be stored at different memory locations. Okay, I hope so you can understand all things very well. If you have any doubts in this section, let me know in the comment section part. I will clear those doubts in the upcoming videos. And thank you for watching. Let's wind up this section here. Thank you all.